Okay. So, Bilo comes over and says, "You guys can either go all at once or one at a time. It's completely up to you." So, you guys can make your choice on.
I'll go alone.
On how you.
I just immediately jump onto the first one.
Okay, so you managed to pretty efficiently jump onto the first barrel. And I'm just gonna I'm gonna have you make acrobatics checks for like every 3 barrels. So you'll make your next acrobatics check to get to there.
All right, and I'm not waiting for anyone. I just make my merry way down the river.
Okay, so roll another acrobatics check.
I knew it! 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 This game does not like me today.
You
Can I get a new die?
Wait. Before he jumps, I'd like to use my mage hand to pull that barrel just a little bit closer towards him. That way he can make it. So I'd be able to do that.
Okay.
Let me use my mage hand really quick.
You use your mage hand and give him advantage, so that he makes it onto this
if
barrel
I
down here. Yeah.
Okay. I turn and shoot right in front of his feet.
Oh my gosh.
I don't need your help. I can do it myself.
Try to be nice. Against me.
All right, so you can make your next set of acrobatics rolls to get to. All right, so
and from here on, I start backflipping my way down to this one.
Okay. Now you can
I guess
you can make your next set. Go ahead. As everyone cheers as you backflip down this river. You make it up to right about
This one or the next one. Yep.
Woo!
Yeah!
All right, so you can make your next roll. Yeah, you easily make it the rest of the way. I'm not even gonna make you roll anymore. All right, so Bilo says that was a really good attempt, but we're gonna have to see how everyone else does. By the way, if you fall in the river, you are out of this part of the competition.
Thank God. You know what? Tony's not gonna appreciate it, but I'm going to appreciate it.
Okay, so
okay. I guess I'll go next.
Okay. All right, so just make an acrobatics check to jump on that first barrel.
Alrighty.
All right, you just managed to kind of jump up on it. It kind of shifts under your weight, but you managed to kind of right yourself and hold your arms out. And
Jeez,
whenever
these
you're
are
ready,
flimsy barrels. I weigh nothing.
whenever you're ready, you can roll your next acrobatics check. Bilo kind of looks over at Vogun and says, "Yeah, these barrels are. I hope they're going to be meant to hold you up, big fella."
Oh.
Dante, yeah, you jump to the first one. It kind of shifts under your weight, and you try to jump to the next one, but you don't get as much of a jump off, and you land there in the water. So,
darn these stubby legs! I yell as I climb back onto the shore. Not tall.
Better luck next time, I guess.
So, real quick. Hey guys, make sure that you're set to like not busy or whatever available on Skype. All right, so Vogun is kind of looking warily at the barrels, and he doesn't think it's going to hold his weight, so he kind of steps back for a minute. But then again, he's not too bright, so he's going to make a running jump onto the first barrel. Um, hang on, I gotta.
What?
Sorry, I had to reload the
Oh, okay, yeah. All right.
the roll 20 thing, so I could actually get to his page and roll for him. Okay, so back in the chat. Stuff. Okay, so he's gonna roll his acrobatics check, and he splashes down into the water immediately, breaking the first barrel, and he kind of pulls himself out of the river.
God.
And kind of chuckles to himself. That's the first bath I've had in years.
Jesus.
So, it's the Dragonborn's turn. He's gonna make a couple of rolls to get down the river, and he fails. He fails to actually make it down the river. He makes it to right about here and falls into the water. So, Tony is in first place. The Dragonborn's in second place since he got the furthest before falling off, and Dante gets third place. So Tony, you get 3 points, which brings you up to 4.
Yes.
The Dragonborn gets 2 points, which brings him up to 3, and Dante gets 1 point, which brings you up to 6. So Dante's is in the lead with 6 points, Bogun with 5, and Tony with 4, I believe.
Would I be able to use investigation on this river? Because I see some shiny stuff in there.
Well, I mean, yeah, you already see it.
Do I? Okay. Well, can I go claim it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go claim whatever was in there. Okay. What did I find, Beardy?
So, Bilo kind of looks. Bilo kind of looks at the group and says, "I think we have a winner for this part of the competition. Congratulations, Tony."
What?
Tony,
You won.
You won the
Oh.
the river race. All right, Bilo
Great.
says, and the final day of the competition is going to be a race back to an endurance race at that, back to Brightwood, where the caravan is going to leave from. So, whoever can get there first, or can survive the long trek back, because it's a couple days journey from here. You guys will get points added to your score. So,
And if no one does come back alive,
if no one comes back alive, then they'll just grab some of the hardy adventurers in town that are just sitting there but don't really want to go. So, all of you kind of make your way back towards the mountains because Brightwood is on the other side of a good-sized mountain range. And you guys get to about here, and you guys, I guess, would have taken a long rest because there is an outpost at the bottom of the mountain pass. Would you guys like to take a rest?
I think that'd be good.
yeah.
Okay, so
Can get my spells back, right?
yeah, so everyone is gonna take a long rest. So everyone gets all their hit points and all their spells and stuff back. So Vogun, Vogun is gonna kind of lumber along with you guys as you guys make your way up this mountain pass. And I mean, it's technically a race, but it's more or less about seeing if you can survive back to Brightwood. So
Getting there alive.
yeah, if you guys want to stick together and work as a team, more power to you. But it's all up to you guys.
So what do you say, Tony? You want to work together to get home?
I don't like you,
Oh.
but I'm not done with that Goliath, so we can go.
Okay.
And I'm not gonna stop you if you tag along.
All right, so
Use your own free will.
So you guys eventually make it up to this mountain pass, and right about there, Tony, you hear some rustling up ahead, but you're not really sure.
I stop short and Dante bumps into me.
Oops.
And Bogan says, "Ha ha 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 ha."
So I heard
Alright.
That's really
rustling.
chuckle fest, huh?
Yeah, you heard some rustling just ahead of you, about maybe 20 feet.
I would like to use my perception to see if I see what's making that sound.
All right.
Whoop.
You kind of look ahead at the freshly, like at some fresh snow that seems to have came down within the past like hour or so. It's not snowing currently, but you look ahead and you see that the snow ahead of you isn't. It seems like it's been like moved or shifted in some way compared to the snow that you've been walking on. So you're not sure exactly what that means, but so what do you do?
I step aside and tell our little friend here, why don't you take the lead?
All right. I'll go about here.
All right. So as you're stepping in that general area, you feel something hard underneath the snow as you're crunching along, and as you step on it, you feel it move. So roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, sorry, 1 second. I X'd out of my window. not roll 20, the character sheet. Sorry. Dexterity?
Yes.
As I see him like react, I pull out my gun and shoot in front of his feet.
All right. So Dante, you managed to kind of backstep a little bit as a spear starts to poke out of the snow, and Tony, go ahead and roll
Jesus.
an attack roll. All right. So you managed to strike something, and with a rather
Look at that.
with
Nice.
a rather let me get some with a rather loud squeal, a goblin comes up out of the snow, along with after I get the music playing.
Gotta have
So-
that ambience.
Yeah, the first this pops up out of the snow and kind of squeals at you, and it takes ever how much damage, and whenever it squeals, all the snow starts to shift all around him and on either side of Dante as well, as more goblins start popping up out of the snow.
Oh my god. Jesus.
So, this goblin is going to take 5 points of damage, and he kind of snarls at Dante and Tony as they have sprung the goblin trap. So,
All right.
you guys can roll initiative.
Question. I don't remember. Are longswords versatile? Like you can use it with one hand and two? I got a 7. Are you kidding me? What is wrong with me today?
I think that they
I'm just
are.
not feeling it today.
Okay. Do I add anything when I use it with two hands, or?
Hang on. Hey, Chris, do you play for for Sally while he's away?
Yeah. Did he roll yet?
Okay, I just
Okay.
give you access to his. Yeah. So.
Of course, Giant Goliath goes ahead of me.
Okay, so descending. Boom, boom, boom. I'm pretty sure that's all. Let me get to the equipment so I can. Come on. Yeah. Long swords. Long swords are versatile. If you use it with two hands, if you're holding it with two hands, you get a D10 instead of a D8 if you're holding it with one hand. Yeah. Okay. So, as you guys pop up out of the snow, Tony takes his shot. Dante kind of leaps back, surprised, and an archer in the back kind of pops up out of the snow and says, "Finally, we've been waiting here for a couple hours." And he takes his shot with his short bow at Dante, and it doesn't manage to hit. So next, it's this guy right next to Dante. He pops up next, spins and slices.
Jesus.
And he doesn't manage to hit either.
Jesus, come on.
So it's Dante's to you.
Okay, well, I'd like to jump back in front of Tony, and then I'd like to use.
Hang on, you will take an attack of opportunity from this guy, but it is a good idea to move back. But you will take an attack of opportunity since you left his melee range. And he rolls.
Mm-hmm.
He critically fails, so he tries to slice at you as like a bullet hit him in the shoulder. So he's trying to slice at you with the arm that he's holding the spear in, and it doesn't manage to connect as he's kind of leaning forward towards you, and he falls flat on his face, and he's prone.
Jesus. Okay, so I'd like to use Let me see, what do I want to use? I wanted to use Dissonant Whispers on the spear guy in front of me.
Okay. All right, so he does not make this save, so he takes 12 points of psychic damage, and he's going to try to move. Actually, no, he's dead. You killed him with that.
Oh, jeez,
No, he's dead.
Yeah, you kind of whispered at him, and did you want to say anything to him?
How do you like me now?
So he
killed him.
He kind of looks at you surprised as your voice is in his head, and he grabs his head, and as he does, his spear kind of pierces his face, and he falls over
Jesus.
dead. And he starts to slide because you guys are kind of on an incline, but not that much. He starts to slide and he falls off the cliff. So, all right. Next, it is this guy. He is going to actually make a sprint towards Tony, and try to slice it at you. And he does not manage to connect. So next it is to Vogun.
Vogun sees these goblins come up, and he's like, playtime! And he has how much speed? 40?
Yeah, he can also rage as well.
Okay. He goes here and takes out his great axe and slashes down on this poor, pathetic goblin.
Yeah, it connects and it kills this guy in one hit.
He starts laughing as the goblin goes limp.
All right, so that goblin corpse is starting to slide and he falls off the edge as well. So next it is this guy. He is going to turn towards Dante and swipe, and he does actually manage to connect for 4 damage, 4 slashing damage. All right. So
God, that was just 4 damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Oh my god.
he's a sponge.
I don't have that many hit points.
You gotta stay in the back.
So
sorry, you told me to take point.
I did. I just wanted you to get into this. I just wanted you to spring the trap.
Wanting my comeuppance.
All right. So this goblin rushes up to Vogun and slices at him, and he critically fails. Oh my gosh, these goblins
God.
are
These
obviously being affected by hypothermia because all of them are kind of shivering as they're
They were
trying.
in snow for hours.
Yeah, they're not very brave. So this guy tries to swipe it at Vogun, but he's shivering so much that he kind of drops his javelin as he's trying to swing at Vogun, and Vogun kind of laughs at the puny goblin. All right, and then it's this guy's turn. He's gonna sprint up and right here try to slice at the at Dante, and it does manage to connect. And he takes another 4 points of damage.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
All right, as that first sword comes in, he's gonna try to take another attack.
I'm going to die.
And it manages to connect, but before that happens, a very, very bright bolt of blue-white energy surges forward and from Dante and kills the three goblins in front of him.
What? What did you do?
All 3 of these guys are dead. And
My secret hobbit powers.
and they start to slide off the mountain.
Jesus.